planning. I would like to introduce something that I use in Dragon Dreaming sometimes, and I'm aware that it might be helpful here, because I counted 9 different languages in this circle. And if anyone at any time has difficulty understanding a concept that I'm explaining, what I'd like to suggest, thanks for the bit, is just put your hand up like that for language, health language, and I'll try and explain it in a different way. So, in moving into the planning and considering alternatives, what we do is we start preparation for creating the objectives of the project and its overall goal. But before we create the objectives and the overall goal, there is a process, again a process created by Kurt Lewin, who created that formula that's up there. It's called the force field. There is a song in Egypt, in English. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. Don't wait for the affirmative, don't dance with Mr. In Between. So the force field analysis aims to identify the forces that are going to be positive in helping you achieve your dreams, and what is going to be negative in achieving your dreams. And the way in which we do this is the principle in Dragon Dreaming, where you can use your body. As we say, the body doesn't lie. The head can lie, but what the body tells you tends to be true in a very important way. So, I want you to imagine that this red and yellow line represents neutrality. It's neither positive nor negative. This side of the line are the positive factors that are going to help you achieve your goal, to make the dream come true. On this side of the line are all the negative factors. Now, I want you to imagine that the end of the black ribbon represents 10. It's the most negative you can imagine. 10 negative. And the end of the white ribbon represents 10 positive. And the way in which you do this is with your team. Give them a bundle of post-it notes. The idea is you give them maybe 12 post-it notes each. And they start standing on the red and yellow line. They can face either direction. And as they walk towards -10 or +10, an idea will come to them about a factor that would help achieve the project, or a factor that would make the project more difficult. And when they find what that factor is, they write it on a post-it note and stick it to the floor at that position. So what they're doing is they're mapping out the positive and negative factors that are going to be important for this project. So that's the first part of the force field. Now once each person has done that, you may find that a number of people have identified similar or the same factor. But very often you'll find that they've put it in a different position. Lack of finance might be a negative. Some people think that that might be a -6, and others think it might be a -3. So what do? You map it on a sheet of butcher's paper. I will. And you bring the factors that are the same into a line. You can do it on the floor still with a piece of string. So you connect the -3 finances to the -6 finances with a piece of string. But you can also do it on your flip chart with the middle of the flip chart being the red or yellow line, the top of the flip chart being positive, and the bottom of the flip chart being negative. So that maps the forces that are currently shaping your project. And that's the end of stage 1.